Welcome to The Explainer. I am so excited to get into today's topic because we are looking at something that is basically a wallet-friendly engineering marvel. If you've ever dealt with the sheer headache of a city commute, the gridlocked traffic, the insane parking fees, packed buses, well, what we're looking at today could completely change how you handle that daily grind. We're zeroing in on a highly anticipated new release that is making massive waves in the urban mobility world.
So let's frame the big question right out of the gate. Can an 899-pound e-bike actually dethrone a 3,000-pound legend? For years, if you wanted a reliable, super compact folding electric bike, something you could easily carry onto a train or tuck right under your desk, you had to look at premium heritage brands. And those, they routinely cost north of 2, even 3,000 pounds. But today, we're exploring a brand new challenger, entering the ring at just 899 pounds, or 999 euros. So we have to ask, is it actually a real contender, or just a cheap imitation?
Section 1. The Ultimate Commuter Cheat Code.
Meet the ENGWE Zip. Now, ENGWE is a brand you'd normally associate with those massive, heavy, fat-tire e-bikes, right? But with the Zip, they have completely pivoted. This is a totally new, street-smart, folding bike built specifically for European city life and hopping on and off public transit. And its absolute biggest cheat code? That incredibly low number right there, 16.9 kilograms. In an e-bike market where models routinely weigh 30 to 40 kilos, this is literally a game changer. Think about it. You can seamlessly lift this onto a train carriage, carry it up a flight of stairs to your office, or just toss it into the trunk of a car without pulling a muscle.
Section 2. Folding in 3 seconds.
Because, let's be real, a lightweight bike is pretty much useless if it's an absolute nightmare to fold. Reviewers constantly complain about clumsy hinges or getting grease everywhere from exposed chains on other models. But ENGWE solves this with a patented tri-fold mechanism. With just a little bit of practice, you can pack this whole thing down to the size of a cabin bag in roughly 3 seconds. Seriously, you just drop the seat, fold down the telescopic stem, and fold the main frame right in half, where a super clever magnetic clamp locks it all securely together. Oh, and they even included quick-release pedals that pop right out and slot into a dedicated little holder on the frame. It's incredibly slick. Section 3. The Power Bank Battery. Now, instead of hiding the battery awkwardly inside the frame where it's tough to reach, ENGWE put it right on the front of the handlebars inside this sleek, removable, waterproof bag. But here's the genius part. It isn't just a bike battery. Inside is premium 36-volt LG cell battery pushing up to 120 kilometers of range on the lowest assist. But the absolute kicker? It features 100-watt USB-C charging. Yep, you heard that right. You don't need a heavy, proprietary charging brick anymore. You can literally carry this 5-pound battery into your office and charge it using a standard modern laptop charger. Plus, it actually works in reverse. It acts as a massive portable power bank so you can charge your phone or iPad while you're grabbing a coffee. Just brilliant.
Section 4. Tiny wheels, big performance.
So you might look at those tiny 16-inch wheels and that unique one-sided front fork and think, no way, I'm going to feel every single bump and pothole on the road. It's a totally fair concern, but reviewers found a massive surprise here. As one tester put it, you don't feel the bumps, it's just a fab little bike. How is that even possible? Well, despite not having traditional front suspension forks, the sturdy steel frame naturally dampens vibrations. Add in those thick 1.95-inch road tires that you can run at a lower pressure for extra cushion, and, crucially, a highly effective suspension seat post, and this thing just eats up jarring city streets with flying colors. And that smooth ride? It's really enhanced by how the bike actually delivers its power. You see, cheaper e-bikes usually use what's called a cadence sensor, which gives you this sudden, jerky, all-or-nothing blast of power the second you turn the pedals. The Zip, though, features a premium torque sensor. Paired with a 40-Newton-meter rear hub motor, the power kicks in smoothly and naturally, instantly matching the exact physical effort you're putting in. It doesn't feel like you're being unexpectedly launched forward. It honestly just feels like you suddenly have bionic legs.
Section 5. Taking down the giants.
All right, it is time for the ultimate showdown. Let's put this underdog head-to-head with the premium folding standard, the legendary Brompton. Now, for around 3,000 pounds on the premium competitor, you're getting basic mechanical brakes and a battery that you cannot remove to charge at your desk. But for just 899 pounds, the ENGWE Zip gives you superior, highly responsive hydraulic disc brakes, a 7-speed Shimano drivetrain for tackling hills, and, of course, that genius removable USB-C battery. Okay, sure, the premium competitor might fold just a tiny fraction smaller. But you simply don't need to spend 3,000 pounds to get a fully capable, high-tech urban commuter.
Section 6. Final thoughts. It is so rare that a brand actually manages to pack this much thoughtful engineering into such an affordable package without cutting corners where it really counts. Reviewers across the board overwhelmingly agree that the ENGWE Zip isn't just some cheap alternative. It's a brilliantly thought-out commuter tool. It's nimble, it is incredibly comfortable, and honestly, the security of taking your USB-C power bank battery and your pedals with you when you lock it up, that's something the entire industry should be adopting. It truly is the ultimate last-mile solution.
Thank you so much for tuning into this explainer today. We always love digging into these sources to bring you the facts in a really clear visual way. So we're going to leave you with this one thought. If you are still fighting through traffic or sweating on crowded buses every single day, is it possible that an 899-pound underdog with a genius battery is exactly the commute cheat code you've been missing? Have a fantastic day, and we will see you on the next explainer.